Jessica's resilience and positive attitude are matched by her exemplary leadership, research, and service, and exceptional academic and clinical performance. She has held national leadership roles, developing and implementing a patient-powered research network, and was selected for Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Medical Society and the Gold Humanist Honor Society, and delivered the 2019 Vanderbilt Flexner Medical Student Lecture. She will be continuing her training in psychiatry at Yale University. Congratulations.
Thank you, Provost. This is the 12th time I've had the honor of addressing a Vanderbilt graduating class as Chancellor. As it happens, it's also the last. I've always tried my best to craft these speeches. I've taken my time. I asked for advice and ideas from lots of people. In the end, however, as I wrote this speech, I kept in mind the very best advice I'd ever heard on how to write a speech. It's actually from First Lady Barbara Bush. Her husband, President George Herbert Walker Bush, while working on an important speech, struggling, asked her, "What should I speak about, Barbara?" She paused and she replied, "Well, speak about 5 minutes." So I learned a short speech is almost always a great speech. So, look at that, all right. Not that short. So what I'm going to do is to offer you 3 pieces of advice captured in 8 simple words. Keep in mind, I hope these can serve as a simple guide for you in times of challenge, joy, change, and growth. Here they are. Homework never stops. Take responsibility. Think of we. All right, first one sounds like bad news, really bad news, but bear with me. Over your time, you have been endlessly challenged by great professors. There's a lot of homework. They have pushed you to read a lot, to think very hard, and to be prepared to answer extremely hard questions that they themselves might not be able to answer. Now you move on, but the demands on your doing your homework will only be heightened. Meet that challenge head on. Be an expert, a true expert in whatever you do. Know your subject matter cold. People are going to rely upon you and ask for your opinions with real consequences on the line. When you go to a meeting, be prepared. People are really not interested in ideas and opinions unless you've done your homework. In fact, sometimes at my meetings, I'll actually say, if you didn't read the material, maybe you should listen. Do your homework. You've got a running start, thanks to the hard work you've done at this demanding university. But your Vanderbilt education is just the beginning of learning and doing your homework. Let it whet your appetite for more knowledge and even more deeper understanding. Let it keep you humble in the acknowledgement that there is much you don't know and that mastery, while elusive, is always worth pursuing. Stay open to new ideas and to different points of view. Stay curious, keep learning, keep wondering, and do your homework. Take responsibility. Determine what needs doing. The important stuff, stuff that matters. And do it. Take initiative. There's no shortage of things to be done. People need you. They really need you more than ever. Your community needs you. Your world needs you. This doesn't mean you do it all or you do it alone. Quite the contrary. It just means recognizing that in your family, in your community, in your work, in your country, membership, part of that community comes with responsibility. Your Vanderbilt education has prepared you to do your part. Do it well. Do it in a spirit of gratitude. Do it like a Commodore. Don't wait to be asked or told. Find those problems that can benefit from your particular talents and help solve them. Taking responsibility also admits owning up to your mistakes. You're accomplished, but you're not perfect. Nobody gets it right all the time. But one thing that distinguishes good leaders, and I would say good colleagues, good friends, good people, is the habit of being accountable, self-awareness, of acknowledging one's missteps, learning from them, drawn from the experience to do better. You're going to mess up from time to time. You told me all the times I've messed up.
True.
The key is how you handle it. Denying your mistakes is the surest way to repeat them. So be honest, be transparent, own what's yours. And remember, you have to do your homework first. People are much more understanding of mistakes when you've done your homework. Finally, think of we. Think of we. An interesting thing happens after you graduate. You evolve from what I would call a me mindset to a we mindset. It doesn't happen overnight. For some people, it sometimes doesn't happen at all, quite sadly. But it happens to most of us. And it is part and parcel of stepping up and growing up. Up to now, your experience has largely been about yourselves. Most of you have had a team of supporters, parents, teachers, grandparents, aunts, uncles, siblings, mentors, professors, others. They've been there for you like a NASCAR pit crew, loving you, encouraging you, helping you to get to this day. Your focus, rightly so, has been about me. Starting today, you'll see a pivot to we. You'll begin using all that love, help, and education you've given to support, nourish, and care for other people. This might be most evident in your work. You're going to go on to heal people as a nurse, as a doctor, as a surgeon. You're going to enlighten and empower students as a teacher, or defend people, represent people in courtrooms. You might design some new technology, extend the bounds of scientific understanding, or create a beautiful, moving, inspiring, soul-nourishing work of art. Many of you will manage teams of people or guide an organization. You will have to make payroll. You will also increasingly take care of your families, your friends, your communities. This is the inheritance that comes to you with the gift of education. It's also part of becoming an adult. At every level, in every field, in every aspect of society, America and the world desperately needs brave leaders committed to the we rather than the me. Such service is what we have prepared you for at Vanderbilt. Your education is a multiplier, equipping you to amplify the effects of your good work and send its ripples of influence further into the world to touch more people. I encourage you to take the immeasurable blessings of the education and pour them into something bigger than yourself. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. You will be even more fulfilled. So there it is, secret, simple code to life. Secret, simple code to happiness and success. 8 words. Do your homework. Take responsibility. Think of we. In the days ahead, try to keep in mind, in the good days, in the challenging days. You'll be surprised how often they'll guide you to be a better person and a better leader. It has been a true, profound honor to live and learn with you on this campus as your chancellor. I, along with the rest of your Vanderbilt family, am very proud of you. Know that even as you transition from me to we Vanderbilt stand by you. We are always here for you. We are Vanderbilt for life. We cannot wait to see what you do next. And I can't wait to see what I do next. Congratulations to all of you, and farewell.
I don't want to stand. Good stretch time. Very nice.
supposed to get beamed up into the starship.
Ben, where's the shofar? Oh, where's the shofar? We need it right now. No context, no rhythm. I'm like, what's going
What's
on?
next? Freebird!
What does that signify? I'm so confused.
Let's again thank and recognize Hiram Sebastian Rodriguez, who was a junior in the Blair School of Music, for that inspiring.
Thank you. Wow.
We have now arrived at that greatly anticipated moment our graduates have all worked so diligently toward, the conferral of academic degrees. The charges that I will read to our graduates were penned by the late Chancellor Alexander Hurd, Vanderbilt's 5th Chancellor. These charges are a part of Vanderbilt's legacy that has been passed down through the generations and have been imparted to every graduate of this university since Chancellor Hurd's tenure. Graduates, in receiving these charges, you are joined to a lineage that precedes you, that will endure after you, and which flourishes and finds expression because of you. First, Dean John Gear will present the candidates for the degrees offered by the College of Arts and Science. Will the candidates from the College of Arts and Science please stand?
First to clap, you win. Well done.
For your academic achievements and distinctions, and in the name of an educated society, welcome you to all the obligations and privileges of educated individuals. Congratulations, and please be seated.
Carson lost his hat.
Dean Mark White will present candidates for the degrees of the Blair School of Music.